Police are hoping those close to the alleged drug kingpin, Mostafa Baluch, will crack under pressure. Officers have raided a number of homes in Western Sydney. 33-year-old Mr Baluch has been on the run since cutting off his electronic monitoring bracelet and leaving his family almost 2 weeks ago. Detectives are becoming worried he could be about to fly overseas. Here's crime reporter Mark Reddie.
The search for a fugitive plays out across Western Sydney. In unmarked police cars, heavily armed officers converge on a quiet street in Potts Hill. Within seconds, they carry out a raid, but there's no sign of Mostafa Baluch.
There were about 5 cars that came on the road. About 20 cops came out, just running up to the house with the vest on.
The manhunt continued at this granny flat in nearby Yagoona. $250,000 in cash, 200 grams of cocaine, chemicals and mobile phones were seized.
And we'll continue to open doors, to talk to people, conduct searches, use our powers until we find him.
10 days ago, Mr Baluch cut off his electronic ankle bracelet and fled his Bayview home. Hours later, the 33-year-old was spotted in the back of this Range Rover, and now detectives believe he hopped out at Pymble and swapped to a car similar to this one. Police say that BMW is linked to the Potts Hill home raided last night. Detectives are now investigating whether Mr Baluch had been hiding out here in the days after he breached his bail conditions. They still believe he is in Sydney, but are concerned he may flee overseas now that international borders are open. No arrests were made at this property, and those who live here are staying tight-lipped. What's your connection to Mr Baluch?
Nothing.
Mr Baluch is accused of trying to import 900 kilograms of cocaine into Australia from Ecuador, and if found guilty, faces the possibility of life in jail.
And the longer he is out, the more pressure he is placing upon those he cares about, including his family, his friends and his associates.
And this means Mr Baluch's $4 million home, put up as surety to secure his release, is being seized. It's hoped the pressure will eventually result in his surrender. Mark Reddie, ABC News, Sydney.